guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing with you my top favorites from 2018 in beauty, in fashion, in thrifting, and lifestyle. These are some of my absolute favorites that I reached for over and over again last year. And I'm going to try to link everything down below that I can. If it's sold out or thrifted or like past season, I'll link something similar. So those will all be down in the description box, but let's just go ahead and get into it. So I'm going to start with beauty products, and the first thing that I know for a fact I use throughout the entire year is this cleanser right here. This is the Tulip Purifying Face Cleanser, and I am almost out of this one. There's one in my shower. I don't even know how many tubes of this I've used, but this is my favorite go-to cleanser. It removes all of my makeup. It makes my skin feel so clean. The serum that I use all year, pretty much ever since the wedding in March, is this Therapy System Sensitive Glycolic Formula. This is a serum for people with acne, so if you don't have acne, it doesn't really apply to you, but I have used this non-stop. This is my second bottle of it, but this one is almost out, and I have a backup. Again, don't worry, I have backups to all of my favorites, but this is like my go-to acne solution, and I mix it in with my moisturizer, and it's just so good. My favorite moisturizer for pretty much the fall and winter has been the Glossier Priming Rich Moisturizer. This stuff is so thick and good, and it smells like lavender, and you just have to use it to like know how good it is. I can't even really describe how good it is because it's like one of those products that you have to try out for yourself. I have really loved this, and I've used it during the day as well. So it's a night cream, but it can also be worn underneath makeup, and I'm just gonna throw it out there. I am a Glossier rep, so if you want 10% off, there's a link in the description box for that. But regardless of that, this is one of my favorite moisturizers that I have ever used. The face mask that I've used over and over again is the Glam Glow Super Mud Clearing Treatment Mask. This thing is so good. This is like a black facial mask, and you put it on your skin, and it like tightens everything, and it gets all in your pores, and you can see all of your pores, and it's like the grossest thing ever, but it is one of the most satisfying masks to wear after my pores are like shrunk, and it just makes your skin feel like you just detoxed your entire face. The cream that I've been using pretty much all fall and winter is the Skin Fix Renewing Cream. I love this stuff because it doesn't leave your skin like greasy. It doesn't feel like you have anything on your skin. It just feels super hydrated and moisturized. This is a really affordable cream as well. I think you can get it at Target. And the hand cream that I've been using over and over again this winter because my hands get so dry is the OC Anti-Aging Hand Cream. This is so good. You can wear it with gloves at night. I don't, but I just put a little bit on my hands at night before I go to bed, and then I wake up and my hands feel so soft. It smells so good. The lip balm that I found last year and I have continued to use the entire year, I use it in like all of my makeup videos, is the Vaseline Lip Therapy. I don't know why I like this. It's like $3. It's not like super nice, but for some reason a lot of lip balms I wake up and my lips are even more chapped, and I don't even know how that happens. But this is actually super great, really affordable, and it does the job. It keeps my lips hydrated at night and during the day, so I really like this and I continue to use it. So now I'm going to move on to makeup, and the foundation that I have really enjoyed for 2018 is the Too Faced Peach Perfect. I use the shade Nude, and I love this. It's a full coverage mattifying foundation, and it smells really good, and it has just a really nice finish. That's what I have on right now. I really like it, and I'm going to continue to use it this year. It's oil-free, 14-hour wear, oil controlling, which I do get really oily, and it's a photo-friendly foundation, so it doesn't have like a flashback. The bronzer that I used so much in 2018, and this was more of like the spring and summer. I started to play around with other bronzers towards the end of the year, but this bronzer I used so much. It's the Estee Lauder Bronze Goddess, and I love this bronzer because it's so huge. The pan is giant, and I just really love this bronzer. And then another thing that I really enjoyed that I got towards the end of the year is this bronzing brush. The angle of this bronzing brush makes bronzing so much easier. This is from Eco Tools, super affordable. The highlight that I love and will always love forever is the Milk Makeup Highlight in Lit. This thing is so beautiful, but I used this so much in the spring and summer. I would definitely suggest this if you aren't really into like brushes. You can literally just swipe and then like pat it out with your hands. This is great for on your lids. This highlight is so versatile, so I always tell people who are getting into makeup to check this highlighter out because It's so user-friendly. The brow product of the year and every year of my existence is the Glossier Boy Brow. You guys have probably heard about this endlessly from me and everyone else on the planet. It's super easy to use. My favorite lip color this year has been Leo, and not the new Leo, the old Leo, and I have an extra one. It's the most perfect brown lip color ever. It's like an orangey brown, and they actually changed up the color. So now Leo doesn't look like this, but this old Leo was my go-to shade of 2018. Like, I had 3 of these that I just kept in my purse, in my desk, in the bathroom, and it was my favorite lip color of all time. But one thing that you guys asked me about when I did my Glossier Generation G lip review was what's a good dupe for the Leo, like the old Leo. I have found one that I really like, so I keep this in my purse. This is the Neutrogena Revitalizing Lip Balm. It's a really close shade to Leo. The main difference about this is that this is not a matte lip. This is more of a balm, so it's a little bit more glossy. I really like it though because it's moisturizing, but this is definitely an affordable dupe, and I'll link this one too because this has been my replacement for Leo pretty much. My favorite eyeshadow palette should be a very obvious choice. This is the Morphe Fall into Frost. I think it's the 35F palette. I have an entire video on it. How gorgeous is that? My favorite perfume from 2018 is another Glossier product. I'm so sorry I'm hitting you with like all the Glossier stuff right now, but it's just because I use their stuff all the time. But my favorite perfume is the Glossier You. This is the most amazing scent. I love this, and I can't even really describe it. I'm gonna link it, so check it out, read the description. But the best thing about this is it's not a really florally scent. It's not overpowering. It's really light, but it's not like florally and like super feminine, if that makes sense. This is a little bit pricey. I believe it's $60 for this bottle, which I feel like is a little overpriced for like perfume or Glossier. But if you want to try it out before committing to like a full bottle of it, they do have samples that you can get when you buy something. You can get a little free like sample and try it out for yourself. But this is like the perfect scent for somebody who doesn't want a really feminine, girly perfume. My favorite nail color from 2018, which I discovered more recently, is the shade My Private Jet. This is an OPI color, but this is like the most beautiful charcoal gray with like very subtle glitter in it. So it's super pretty and really classy looking, and I'm gonna insert like a little photo of the shade right here. Every time I get my nails done, I pretty much do this shade. Next, we're gonna move on to hair stuff. Trying to get through this. We're about like halfway done, I would say. Favorite hair things? These little elastics, you guys, changed my life. They're super cheap and they don't leave those big creases in your hair. The styling tool that I used all last year is the T3 curling wand, and I love this one because this barrel pops off, so you can change out the size of the barrel that you want, so you can do loose waves or you can do tighter curls. Another styling tool that made the biggest difference in my life since having bangs is this mini hair dryer. This is also from T3, and the best thing is that it folds up and it's more compact, so I can keep it out on our small vanity, and the rose gold matches, so I have matching styling tools. Who'd have thought I'd grow up one day and have matching hair tools and be like so happy about it. The hair products that I've used over and over again are the Dove dry shampoo. This is like $4. It's so cheap. This has been my go-to this year. And then the styling spray that I've used over and over again is the Kristin Working Texture Spray. It's so strong, but it works so well. I use it on my bangs. It actually smells kind of nice once it like calms down a little bit. You kind of like want to keep your door open when you're spraying it. Would highly recommend this to anyone who wants just a little bit of hold in their hair or texture. I like to use it just in my bangs to kind of like volumize them a little bit. My favorite jewelry brand from 2018 is Missouri. Duh, like all of my pieces are from them. This necklace is from them. These tiny hoops are from them. I wear them all the time. These rings are from them as well, and then some of my favorite necklaces are from them. I wear it repeatedly. Pretty much everything that is gold that I wear is from them. Like, can you blame me? Their stuff is so beautiful, and if you're into gold jewelry, I would for sure check them out this year because they are making some gorgeous stuff right now. Next are my favorite candles, and it's kind of weird that I have to say like my favorite candles from 2018, but I most recently got into Patty Wax candles, which I do their candle bar quite often. I've also been collecting some of their candles, and they're just so good. Like, I wish you guys could smell things through YouTube. All of their containers are so cute. Like, you can reuse this for cotton balls or put a plant in it, so they have the cutest containers that can be repurposed, and their scents are so good. The next thing that I am so glad I bought myself are these AirPods. I feel like there's a whole subculture of like AirPod wearers, but like it's because they're that good. And my favorite thing about these is like how fancy you feel when you open this up and you're like living your luxurious life with your AirPods. But no joke, I wear these every single time I work out, and it has changed the game for me when I work out, because I always would have headphones and I'd have to like stick my phone, attach the headphones in the little cup holder on the treadmill. I was so scared that like I would trip and fall and then like my headphones would pull, and there were just so many like irrational fears I had with normal headphones. This is just like one of those things that I didn't need to buy, but I'm so glad I did. Get yourself some AirPods, splurge a little bit, treat yourself, make your workouts so much easier. Speaking of workouts, I got a gym membership in 2018, and that is one of my favorite things I've ever done for myself. I had a couple people ask me if I did home workouts before, and I didn't do a ton of workouts, but I did have this app. It was the Nike app, and I'll link it down below as well. But the Nike app would like give you workouts that you could do at home without any machines. I did those for a little bit, but like not enough to be like I work out. It was like once every like month maybe. So ever since we got our gym membership, I've worked out like multiple times a week, and I feel so much better. Yeah, that's one of the things that I have loved last year, and I just am so glad that I bought that for myself. The next thing is the camera that I used all 2018 for all of my photos for Instagram. I get so many questions about cameras that I use, and I used to carry around my big Canon with like a huge lens on it, and then last year I decided to kind of downsize to this smaller camera. So this is the Fujifilm X100f, and this camera has a fixed lens at an aperture of 2. If you don't know camera terminology, it blurs out the background really nicely. It takes really nice pictures. It has Wi-Fi. You can transfer the photos onto your phone. If you're getting into blogging and you want to know like what camera is a good camera to use, I would definitely suggest checking this out. I believe this is a $1,200 camera, so it's pretty pricey. I use this for pretty much everything, and I love it. So now for my favorite thrifted piece. You guys have already seen this because it's my favorite, and I've shown it to you guys before, but it remains my favorite. It's my denim button-up dress, and when I found this, it was originally a maxi dress, so I cut it, washed it, distressed it, and now I have this gorgeous mini denim dress that buttons up, and it's so cute. And it's like one of those pieces that you could only thrift. Like you'll never be able to find another piece like this, which I think is why I love it, because it's just perfect and it fits perfectly and it's so comfortable and worn in. So this is my favorite thrifted piece of all time. My favorite thrifted bag is actually this beauty. This is my woven bag, and I just really love this. There's a huge trend of like woven bags during the summer, and I thrifted this one, and it's so cute. I also have this thrifted tie on it as well, so I just love that together, and I'm definitely gonna break this out during the summer again. Next is something that I never knew I needed until I got them: house slippers. Who would have thought that this would go on my top favorites of 2018? We have tile floors, so cold in the morning, and these have saved my life, and I love them, and I will never trade these for anything in the world. I love my slippers. So since I do YouTube and blogging full time, a lot of times I work from a coffee shop or somewhere else. I don't normally work at home, so I always carry all of my stuff in this backpack. This is my Frie Backpack, and I have used this all year. It's super lightweight without anything in it, so you're not adding all that extra weight. It comes in black and brown, and this green is like my favorite though. And the last thing, you guys probably already guessed it, like how could I not include this in my 2018 favorites, is my brand new Gucci bag that I got on my birthday. This is the Marmont Mini, and it's so perfect and classic, and I just never thought I would own one of these. I'm thinking about doing a full video on this bag. This is my all-time favorite of 2018 because this was like a lifelong goal of mine to buy one of these. So yeah, this is like a favorite, duh. And of course, my favorite of 2018 and forever, Riley girl. I love you, Riley girl. But that's pretty much everything. Hi, sweet girl. But those are pretty much all of my favorites from 2018. I hope you enjoyed this video. Like I said before, everything will be linked down below. If you enjoyed this video though, please give it a big thumbs up and leave me a comment down below letting me know. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. I would love to have you back for some more videos, but I will see you in my next one. Bye! Mwah.